You've probably never seen any dashcam clip like this before. This turd goblin and this turd gobbler both have red lights. On this night, two idiots nearly obliterated each other. The light for the turn lanes is about to turn red, but these two idiots have been watching too many episodes of Red is the New Green, and this poor guy over here is about to pay the price. Hopefully, Crash It Chris will be paying higher insurance premiums for years to come.
Just Thursday into Friday. So, it's just... The light's red. It's red.
The camera told me that this boozy doozy had been driving very erratically just prior to this. I presume contact was made because they both pulled over.
Wow, on a blind corner, and he's passing the Volt. Oh, he just nearly had a head-on with this guy.
These next two fart knockers can go choke on a cactus. Cameron's lane has a green arrow, and Dickhead Daryl holds up the line so he can change his mind.
And I would let you off.
And then, Charles Roth, who eats rat turd broth, decides this is a great place to make an illegal U-turn, and from the wrong lane.
What is everybody doing today?
I'd rather be trapped in a fart closet than come across this stuff when I need to be somewhere. Nimwit Nancy here has a tweet she just can't ignore. Whom she slept with last night is apparently more important than the red light in front of her.
Ah! Shit!
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, peachy.
I'm so sorry. I was looking down at my GPS and as soon as I looked at my premium.
Yeah, let's go from about it.
No, I apologize.
Miss Gray, this is exactly what I was looking for.
Mac, the stage manager said we were looking at beautiful.
And she said, "Oh, well, you can come in." Oh! Oh my God.
You're about to see what our world looks like where licenses are handed out like condoms. LL Not Cool J is in a right turn only lane and wants to go straight. Then mildly cuts off the black truck while starting to turn down the wrong way down an off-ramp, and is now driving on the wrong side of the road. But we're not done. LL Not Cool J finishes the shit show by straddling both lanes. Some people's driving is more useless than a turd in a root beer float, like this guy in the black truck about to cause a nasty crash. The camera and driver in front of him both have dash cams and are traveling together. Now let's watch all hell break loose.
Whoa, 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 oh my God, horrible crash,
Whoa.
horrible crash, watch out.
Oh my.
Horrible crash. Oh my God, that guy did not slow down.
And now we get a closer look of the crash from the lead car's perspective.
Whoa, 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 oh my God, horrible crash, watch out. Horrible crash. Oh my God. That guy did not slow down. Oh shit. Oh, gonna call 911.
All involved were okay, and the cameras gave their info to police. There sure are a lot of people today rushing to see their dying mothers.
What the hell are you doing?
Holy shit. Oh, that...
I have an innie, but this guy has an Audi. He's not the star of the show, though. It's this guy, Sam Shitstein. Or Shitstain. Either way, he's running for the Jerk of the Year election, and I really think he's got a good shot at winning, because he decides he's too important to wait in line. Even has a nerve to flip off the camera.
Crime is among other things, a practical problem, and leftists, floating as they are in an alternative universe, are not... Whoa!
Watch out for Turd Cake Tom. I saw a piece of shit on the ground today with some spit next to it, and I thought of him. I hope if he ever goes to traffic court for a future accident he causes, the judge will bonk him with the gavel a few times. Never underestimate the extreme sense of entitlement some drivers have, and never overestimate how many brain cells those drivers have. Buttplug Doug not only cuts off this driver, but fails to yield to me too, like I'm not even there. Then gets pissed off and shows me the state bird of California. Buttplug Doug showed us what mental constipation really looks like. Lifted truck dude ain't having any of it, so he passes illegally. Willy Wanker and the Dipshit Factory keep cranking out more idiots. Not only does Captain Crunched run his red light, but even steers right toward the van he hits.
Whoa.
What was that?
I don't know. It's just driving in the middle. I thought it was going to come over here.
Look at him. What is he doing? Is he raging? Look at him. What is he doing? Whoa, look at this guy. Look at him.
Passing on the double yellow line.
I mean, not literally, but like, it's not that far off. You've got doctors acting like they're spies in the Cold War, to communicate with the patients the best form of care. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, the doctor in this article spoke to NPR on the condition of anonymity because you have this bounty hunter.
What an idiot!
That incentivizes people to read articles. We're closest, but have a 3-day waiting period. Not to buy a gun, but a 3-day waiting period before you can procure an abortion. So, 2 options.
Are you just going to keep going?
For Colorado, and the family said, would we rather her go into labor on a plane?
Crackhead Kathy's sister-in-law, tweaker Twyla, thinks this is a great time to turn. Her mind wandered and never returned. Men are like cars. They always pull out before they check to see if anyone else is coming.
Go, you don't stop in the roundabout.
Reckless Rabid Randy is passing illegally, forcing oncoming traffic to brake.
No, I don't have to make it stop.
Oh wow. He is just sticking, he's sticking out in the intersection.
Some young girl.
Now that was as painful as shitting a pineapple. This guy's ego is bigger than his wiener. He has a stop sign, and thus must yield to traffic on this main road. Camera is already well ahead of him, but he thinks he can just zoom up and wedge himself in front of the camera.
What the hell?
Nope, not today. When you're out and about, you never know which turd Ferguson's antics you're gonna be up against. Sharp as a marble Shane got 9 out of 10 on his driving test. The last one was able to jump out of the way. As you can see, I'm merging properly onto the freeway along with the car in front of me, but our douchebag practitioner decides to be impatient and cut me off before I'm even done with my proper merge. I'm no proctologist, but I know an asshole when I see one. As I'm approaching and rounding this curve, I'm perfectly visible to traffic on the road I'm turning onto, but Tommy Turd Slapper just can't wait for me to go by.
Oh, what the fuck? Fuck you, asshole.
No apology, nothing.
Fuck him.
His doctor called with his colonoscopy result. His head was found, but mentally mucked up maladjusted Michael fell asleep in driving school and doesn't know the rules.
Oh shit, what are you doing?
He forces this guy to swerve and panic brake.
But wait, there's more.
He's driving with his turn signal still on, and then cuts someone else off when he turns left. His driving is more worthless than Chuck Norris teaching a knitting class.
I just gotta get my 999th selfie of the day.
But this is the actual star of this lovely clip. He's a black belt in the dojo of Taekwondo Douche. Just blocks off Main Street while he waits to finish his left turn. So, this man's an impressively incompetent imbecile. Not only does he run the stop sign, he also never once looks our direction, until the honk. And on today's episode of Red is the New Green, Bullshit Bertha.
Is that Jeep really driving up the fucking sidewalk? He is. All right, Subaru. What the? Unreal. They're just blasting through red lights. Wow.
To make things as painful as a cheap circumcision, this clueless crotch wipe is initially determined to make that illegal left turn, despite his seeing numerous cars turning across his path. He doubles down as a clownish dolt by getting pissed off at us for pressuring him to obey the right turn only sign. His attitude was about as bad as $5 footlong penis jokes. We hung back to obey the keep clear, but this human equivalent of habanero diarrhea is so stupid, he should have a warning label tattooed to his forehead.
Oh,
Jesus
whoa.
Christ, dude.
After just about rear-ending us, we both gave him a WTF gesture.
Shit.
On the wrong side of the road.
Wow.
Good spot early in the game as the Jays try to hold on to this 1-0 lead here. The left-handed hitter Wall second on the Angels in homers with 10.
They are shameless. They have no shame. They don't have a desire.
Now that driving was about as tasteless as eating out of a used colostomy bag. Idiot driving can be served up mild, medium, or hot. These two bumbling bozos are going for the hottest version of idiot driving on the menu. They both think that they have stop signs, but they don't. This one honks back.
Watch out, the daughter of the former vice president that she has.
Oh, what a mess.
Their driving was more worthless than a swimming pool in the ocean. Terry Twat thinks he's more important than all these law-abiding suckers remaining within their driving lanes, as he blazes up the shoulder in a cloud of douche. He definitely moved the douchometer. Just because he has one doesn't mean he has to act like one. Turd Bucket Timothy didn't feel like waiting in traffic like everyone else, so he uses the right turn only lane to cheat traffic. In doing so, he gets in this guy's way who's trying to turn right. And off he goes. His birth certificate is definitely an apology letter from the condom factory.
God, what an idiot.
This is probably one of the dumbest drivers I've ever seen in a submitted clip. So let's dumb things up. They want to turn left, but inexplicably stop and keep sitting there. Now that their light turned red, they don't know what to do. This just gets more and more embarrassing.
What the friggin' hell are you? Oh, you know what? You're an idiot.
Their brain cells have left the chat.
You friggin' idiots.
Now, Ditzy Darla goes for the illegal pass. Except, her illegal pass is as sloppy as a watery stool sample. She goes totally on the shoulder. Her driving is about as backwards as being a proud father of a nephew.
Super illegal.
Yep.
Oh man, get there. Get to that line, buddy. Why couldn't it?
Oh, there's a cop up there.
Nice. Where was he 10 minutes back? Now he does.
There he goes, there he goes. Illegal, another illegal pass.
Jackass.
Just in a hurry. There he goes, the pass.
Bye. Toodles. Bye, bitch.
People getting along who have drastically different ideas about how to drive is about as likely as a prostitute becoming a nun. Or the other way around. The light turns green, and Fran the Frady fruitcake won't scoot into the intersection. Pea-brain Patricia is perhaps rightfully annoyed. But takes things too far and goes blindly onto the wrong side of the street. This is a left turn only lane, which everyone in it has been patiently waiting for. And these are the straight lanes, but multiple traffic cheaters didn't feel like waiting in line and want to cut in. This driver ain't having any of it. Sure, why not? Let's douche things up with a couple more traffic cheaters cutting in line from the straight lane. Oh, you think that's all? This blue Honda Civic, who was our first traffic cheater, gets honked at by two different drivers for leaving space for this red car to cut in. You think we're done now? Oh no, just one more traffic cheater. Sean Schmuck didn't feel like waiting in line either. Once again, blue Civic gets honked at. This time by 5 different drivers for leaving space for Sean Schmuck to cut in. All those cheaters are proof of reverse evolution. This plague of douchebaggery is upon us once again. Schmuck Schneider wants to really ramp up the douchometer. You see, instead of queuing up for the left turn lanes like everyone else has, he wants to bypass the queue and then barge in up ahead like an anal probe. The camera didn't do it justice, but he unexpectedly slams the brakes in order to cut in. Roses are red, violets are blue, I've got 5 fingers, the middle one's for you. And looks like she wasn't too pleased either. Some people fight dirty, and some people drive dirty. Terry Twat drives dirty, and with no mercy. He didn't feel like waiting in line for the right turn only lane, so he runs up the straight lane, bypasses the line, and then cuts over without sufficient space. I had to brake to avoid a collision. If there was ever a time I fantasized about sweeping the leg, this was it. Terry was not the silver lining in my day, but instead of waxing on about it, I moved on. However, Junkie John also cheated the queue. At least John wasn't a crease in my already bad day. Watch out for Crackhead Kathy's 32nd estranged son, Benzene Sniffin' Bubba. He pays no attention to cars next to him when changing lanes. He's so stupid, he forgets to lower his pants before taking a crap. Have you ever been so mad you threw a fit? Well, this blueberry is so small, you probably could throw one. And his absent-mindedness is so angering, you'd probably want to throw one. Smash It Smith didn't put his thinking cap on today. He has limited space up here, and instead of slowing down, falling back behind us, and hugging the line to get by the trucks, he straight up runs us out of our lane and comes within a few inches of sideswiping us.
Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa.
His driving was about as lame as all the "a priest and a rabbi walk into a bar" jokes. This next clip starts late. Tweaker Ted pulls out when it's not clear, cutting this driver off, and he just isn't having any of it.
Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this.
This location inspires me to produce a film called 50 Shades of Douche.
Why is this person on the wrong side of the road? Hello? Do you need help?
Are you okay? You're on the wrong side of the road.
Frankie Fart Nugget is in the straight lane, and there's an oncoming driver. What could possibly go wrong here? Yep, that poor oncoming driver nearly nailed him. Frankie Fart Nugget may as well just be blindfolded and handed car keys. This place is always the zoo nobody wants to visit. People driving and passing each other where there's no driving lane. It must be Opioid Ollie's first day behind the wheel of a car. The light is red, and it's obvious to any non-Crackhead Kathy family member where the limit line for the intersection is. Somehow he misses all the clues. He enters the intersection on red, and just seems mentally lost at sea. He's sitting so far into the intersection, he's just like, well, I may as well go. He has the attention span of genital lice.
Wow. What's going on? Just go. Wow, what an idiot.
Turn lane. Red arrow. Ella the hella incompetent drunk tard. What could go wrong? Don't tell her that she lost her mind, because she's so stupid that she'll then go looking for it. Meet Tim the Toolman Twat. And not the good kind of tool. He's gonna pass the camera mid-turn. When you're out driving, there always seems to be adventure waiting for you around every corner. And here it is. Sherry Shartstain causes just as many skid marks on the road as she causes in people's underwear. I think Helen Keller could have done a better job of yielding than she did. BMW drivers reinforcing stereotypes. Mike the muff-swallowing shit biscuit runs the stop sign and makes an illegal U-turn. He was just considerate enough to wave us to go, but did all of that just so we can illegally park in a red zone. Look at all these available parking spots he could have parked in. His driving is so bad, even his GPS instructs him to let it out of his car. Some people fell asleep in driver's ed. Granny Grinch was one of those unresponsive students. We're coming up on a four-way stop. This guy stops way before she does, but Granny Grinch blows her stop sign and steals his right-of-way.
Well, some of them are registered.
He's not happy about it.
Tight.
No, he didn't honk because he loves Jesus.
What's this guy doing?
He's gonna get right out front of this truck. Automatically jackass.
Empty-headed Emma has anal glaucoma. She sees the turn late and is partially blocking a busy lane. Now she's on the wrong side of the street in the oncoming turn lane.
What are you doing?
Anal glaucoma is when someone can't see where their ass is going. Anal wart Andy snores so loudly, his passengers hate it. And here he is driving right over the raised island of this roundabout.
Okay.
Should it come as any surprise that a man-child in a lifted pickup truck dabbles in douchebaggery?
Come on, no, we can't be having this shit.
Driving to a parking lot, I was not expecting some jerk Johnson to be driving on the wrong side.
Damn it.
Sorry, my crystal ball is cracked. It came from the dollar store. I guess he was in a hurry to unload a batch of liquid brownies.
Now it's green. Now you can go.
What an idiot.
Idiot. What the heck, dude?
When idiots drive, they're predictably unpredictable, like Dan Ritter the noisy shitter. And like a fart that fools you, this became a messy situation. He ran the stop sign and nearly failed to yield.
What the fuck is going on here?
Fuck you.
His driving is worse than a cheap circumcision. Majorly moronic Melvin's brain has gone AWOL. He's way over in the left lanes, but wants to exit now. Good luck, everybody. I turn now.
Oh. Wow. Douchebag move.
Asshole.
We're on Highway 80.
Oh, you think that's it? Now he dives back onto the freeway across the bullnose. At first I thought he was coming after us for honking, but he's apparently just that incompetent. That was as painful as snorting wasabi. The left lane of this freeway is constipated. And here's the dried fecal matter blocking it up.
Oh boy. Oh. Okay, Gorman. Holy shit.
Police, where's your emergency?
Yes, ma'am. I'm following a driver who was swerving all over the road. He's been going even from side to side. He's even been onto the middle of the road. I'm following him right now.
What kind of vehicle is it?
It's a Hyundai sedan, silver in color. You mind if I give you the license plate?
Go ahead.
It's 792 AGN. It's Louisiana. And it's 792. Yeah, everything's just continuously driving. Oh, he's driving in oncoming traffic. I just sounded the horn at them. Now they're pulling over. Apparently, I don't know what their deal is. 792 Adam George Nora AGN. We just pulled into We just pulled in front of a business before we got on the expressway.
So is he parked or is he on the?
He's parked now. He's parked now.
And where is he parked at?
He's running in front of the business. Oh, he's stepping out of the vehicle right now. I don't think I should. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know, man.
I heard you going, I was like, fuck, that means I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know, though. Yeah. All right. All right.
Are you at the nursing home, sir?
Actually, we're in front of Azalea Estates of Shreveport. He's going back into his vehicle now. I think he's under the influence.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get someone that way. Is he getting back on the roadway?
Oh, it looks like it. Yeah, he's taking off now. And he's taking the expressway now. You want I should follow him still?
I really don't want you to. We did broadcast it to it. Okay, no, we did broadcast it. We did broadcast it, and we're gonna try to get someone out that way. But no.
You have a red light.
Crackhead Kathy uses Ancestry instead of Tinder, but before those sites existed, she ended up with Ecstasy Eddie, her son and cousin. He barely reacts to the horn. The lights are on, but nobody's home. A shit sandwich could do better.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Fuck them.
He did not want to wait. We're all moving along at a speed above the limit already, but Crackhead Kathy's brother from another mother, Narcotic Nicholas, seems to suffer from thunder down under after eating from that taco truck that failed its health inspection.
Wow, I'm going 10 over.
There he goes again. We're all going 10 over. But he wants to go 30 over. Oh, good one. Even after slowing for a pedestrian and stopping for a light, I still catch up and get sight of him. Oh, there he goes, passing again. That time that was an illegal pass. And again. There he goes again. Passing illegally. All that passing, speeding, and risking tickets saved him what? A few seconds? He had his entire life to be a jerk, but didn't take today off.
Another publication out of the password academic. That's all about it. Very good. She claims it's true. And I just say yes to her. All right. Well, I just really get married in my 40 years. I think that's probably a good strategy.
Did he just cheat the line? Oh boy.
We move forward here.
What's going on here?
I don't know what they're doing. One nut Nimrod Nicholas has been seen around the Napa Valley by multiple people, driving like a total douche so many times, he may as well have a TV network dedicated to him called Jerktastic TV. Though that sounds like it could be an X-rated network also, but nonetheless. Here he is cheating traffic by jumping into the center left turn lane, passing all these cars illegally. Then cutting in line. The best part was this rock his tires kicked up. Luckily, it didn't damage our windshield. Either way, his driving is about as tasty as a fecal-flavored popsicle. Don't go unless you can turn. Wow! Starring on today's episode of Red is the New Green, Buckethead Bob. June the Loon is the kind of person who causes others to burn 20 condoms worth of rubber skidding to a stop because she has to be in front of everyone. Congratulations, June. You sure got to the red light faster. Junker Johnson won his license on The Price is Right. He wants to exit the freeway to go right, but just has to get one car ahead. So he goes left, past the silver car, then dives across all the lanes for his exit. That made as much sense as a road trip to New Zealand. If your turning radius is so bad that you have to jump the curb on a wide street to make a U-turn, perhaps you should reconsider your driving strategy. But I do think a psychiatrist will help too.
I think you have to have a psychiatrist come in and evaluate it.
Yeah.
I don't think you can just get conservatorship without an approval from the psychiatrist.
Oh no, he wants to go over there. Oh, he doesn't know where he's going. In the never-ending search for life elsewhere in the universe, sometimes it's a struggle to even find intelligent life in public. There's a better chance of finding intelligent life on Mars than inside this Tesla. This guy just can't do anything right. He's sitting there when it's clear to go, and taking up both sides of the street.
What's this guy taking up 2 lanes for here?
Still having trouble with lanes.
Oh my god, he sucks.
And way over the line again. No turn signal, slow to react to the car in front of him moving off, and runs the stop sign. His driving is as bad as being friends with stupid people just so you can feel like a genius all the time. She'd like to buy a vowel, but I'd like to buy this idiot a one-way ticket to an island where cars don't exist. He wants to turn right in about 150 feet, but goes to the left lane just to get a few cars ahead, saving about 5 seconds at the most. Survey says she's stupid. Here's why. She wants to turn here and she's overshot her turn. Instead of backing up like a normal person, she has to make everything harder on herself and everyone else around her. She's pretty much the gum under your kitchen table that you accidentally jam your finger into. When you see a responding emergency vehicle heading your way, what do? Hopefully what everyone else is doing. Pulling over is required by law. Except, asinine assbag Ashley's common sense and decency has left the chat.
Fucking asshole.
After passing everyone who pulled over, she turns right into this hotel parking lot. The laws apparently don't apply to her, and she's as worthless as a chocolate teapot. This is a dual right turn over here. Zach Zombie and Crackhead Kathy's 64th ex-husband, Heroin Henry, both have their heads so far up their asses, they have a much better view of their colon polyps than their lights that just turned green. Now everybody else gets to miss the light because they're both as useless as the G in Champagne. Now let's treat you to a big city honk fest as Dodgy Roger shows us how it's not done and blocks the intersection.
Section blocks them up.
Love them.
Of course. Funny.
I knew she'd like that this morning.
She's such a social butterfly.
Net, eyes, I'm like,
Alright, here we go now. All together now.
God, they were.
And none of us got to go on our light cycle, except for these two moto riders who ran the red light. Dodgy Roger could have, at any point, turned left to clear the intersection. That was as painful as shitting out a ninja star. It would be nice if everyone had their heads screwed on right. Linda Blair and The Exorcist didn't. And neither does crackhead Kathy's sister, who somehow manages to afford a lifetime supply of meth and a Tesla, but couldn't afford driving lessons. I stopped way before she got to the intersection, but stop signs and waiting her turn mean nothing to her. And what was that weird hand waving she did? Surely she wasn't waving a stinky she just made.
She wasn't. And don't call me Shirley.
Got it. Here she manages a full stop, partially in the crosswalk, and after she pulls over, I decide to remind her that her driving skills need help. For which, she tells me that she's a perfect driver, but jokes on her because I never saw her middle finger that she'll probably lose someday in a meth lab explosion. Alright guys, there's a lot more exciting content to come, so be sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon, drop a comment below, give us a thumbs up and share. Also, check out some of our other videos. Thank you for watching.